Thank you for coming tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming out to celebrate with us. We're going to say a few words. We're going to let the mayor, Keith James, start off, and then Jennifer Ferriel, who's the Housing and Community Development Director, and then Nick and I are going to say a few words, and then we'll get back to enjoying the night. So with that being said, I'd like to introduce the mayor of West Palm Beach, Keith James.
Thank you, Jeff, for that very extensive, heartfelt, well-written introduction. I don't know how you remembered all those words without your notes. Good evening, everyone. And welcome to the ribbon cutting for the Grand. That statement right there deserves a round of applause. This project stands as one of the most transformative projects in our city's history. The $81 million mixed income housing project marks the single largest investment in the historic Northwest. The significance of this development goes beyond brick and mortar. It symbolizes our commitment to uplifting the surrounding community. Jeff, Nick, your visionary belief in the potential of our city is truly commendable. Thank you so much. On behalf of a grateful neighborhood, one that has been historically overlooked, thank you for believing in our historic Northwest. Words cannot express my appreciation to you both and the affiliated development team for bringing this remarkable project from concept to reality. Congratulations on today and to your future, and thank you again. The Grand exemplifies a synergy that bridges redevelopment and housing, amplifying the harmony of shared aspirations. In December 2019, the city's Community Redevelopment Agency and the city's Housing and Community Development Department awarded over $15 million in funding and other development incentives to affiliated development, fostering a partnership rooted in purpose. For those less acquainted with the Grand's brilliance, allow me to offer just a glimpse. Nestled within downtown West Palm Beach, between 2nd and 3rd Streets along Rosemary Avenue, the Grand is within walking distance of office complexes, shopping, dining, entertainment, as well as the stations for Brightline and Tri-Rail. The Grand supports the city's efforts to build stronger neighborhoods and better connections for residents between their home and their job by embodying convenience and accessibility. This monumental 8-story building will offer 309 1- and 2-bedroom apartments and 9 3-bedroom townhomes, each a testament to luxury, comfort, and quality. I had a chance to take a tour earlier, and you owe it to yourselves to take a tour. Spectacular. There will also be commercial space on the 1st floor. Most significantly, offering rents that average residents can afford, this project addresses the housing crisis by enhancing our inventory of workforce housing, an essential stride towards building a resilient and inclusive community. Squarely aligned with my vision of a community of opportunity for all, the Grand prioritizes the needs of the immediate community. This endeavor not only provides housing, but it also provides and creates employment opportunities, propelling the wheels of progress forward. Moreover, the Grand elevates the historic Northwest, nurturing its vibrant identity and securing its place as an integral part of West Palm Beach. Tonight, I'm convinced that someone will realize their dreams of housing right here at the Grand. As some of you might know, my 603 initiative aims to have under construction or completed 600 units of workforce or affordable housing in 3 years. I first announced this initiative in January 2019. Actually, I first announced in January 2019 a 303. And when I came back in my second city in 2020, I said, all right, we achieved the 303. We went from 300 to 500, and then in my last State of the City, not my last one, the most recent one, I got a few more left, we announced 600 by the completion of my first term, and I'm happy to say that with this project, we've exceeded that. Today, we've completed or have under construction over 602 units of workforce or affordable housing, and this project has been instrumental in helping us exceed that goal. A whopping 2/3, or 206 of the apartments at the Grand are set aside for households earning between 80% and 140% of the area median income for the Palm Beach County. I am proud to announce that this project is the largest mixed income housing project in our city's history. Now, today would not be possible if not for the efforts and support of so many. I want to take a moment to acknowledge some of the people who have contributed to this triumph. First, thank you to our city commissioners who remain incredibly supportive of the city's housing initiatives and are determined, like me, to see more workforce and affordable housing in our city. We do have a couple of them here tonight. Commissioner Kathleen Ward from District 1, Kathleen. And Commissioner Christy Fox from District 3, Christy. Each of those ladies, in fact, all of our commissioners are totally committed to the future of our city, and they work so hard, and you all do a wonderful job. Thank you for your services. I also wish to recognize our Community Redevelopment Agency, led today by Executive Director Christopher Rugg. I saw Christopher here somewhere. Is Chris still here? He was here. Maybe he's stuck upstairs. Is he there? Thank you, Chris. The city's Housing and Community Development Director, led by Director Jennifer Ferriol, who you'll be hearing from later. Jennifer. The city's Development Services Department, including Director Rick Green. I don't know if Rick is here. Is Rick here? But Assistant City Administrator Armando Fana is here. Armando, thank you. Deputy CRA Director Anna Maria Ponte. Is Anna Marie here? There she is. Thank you, Anna Marie. And of course, last but certainly not least in my acknowledgments is our City Administrator, Ms. Faye Johnson. Thank you. Thank you all for your critical contributions to the success of this project. I want to reflect for a moment on the significance of today and exactly what this project will mean for our community. At the end of the day, it's about transforming lives, creating a brighter future for individuals and families. It's about nurturing a haven where children's dreams can flourish and families can thrive. It's about empowering workers with new pathways to success and growth. And it's about the historic Northwest neighborhood, whose unbreakable tapestry of strength, resilience, and vibrancy are ensured with this project. As we embrace the Grand's future, let us remember that its doors open to endless possibilities, igniting the spirit of progress that defines our remarkable community. It is another step toward making West Palm Beach indeed a community of opportunity for all. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless the great city of West Palm Beach. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone. I just have to say, one of the greatest or the biggest challenges and or frustrations is to have to give a speech after our mayor. I mean, he says everything I want to say, but in a far more eloquent and obviously mayoral way. But at the very least, I don't have to go after both the mayor and Jeff Burns, because then I'd really have nothing to say. But anyways, here we are. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jennifer Ferriol, and I have the honor of serving as the city's Director of Housing and Community Development. Thank you, Mayor. And I cannot even begin to tell you just how excited and pleased I am to be here celebrating with you. And this project is just one project that I will always really remember all the challenges and hurdles and things that we had to overcome to be here today. I'm sure Jeff and Nick will tell you a little bit more about what those challenges were, but They definitely were very critical, and I will always remember this project in great part because it was the first, most critical, and most important project that I had the honor of working on as the city's Director of Housing and Community Development. So I have to say, Jeff and Nick, first and foremost, congratulations. I mean, let's just give them another round of applause, please. I've said this multiple times. They have delivered on everything that they said that they were going to do from day one. And I can really appreciate that. I know our residents appreciate that. I know our mayor and our commissioners appreciate that. You have delivered a quality product. You have delivered a product that our community, that we can all be proud of. And as a professional and as an individual, I highly respect that. This project here is exactly what a true mixed income, mixed use project should be. And I hope that this serves as a model for all future projects in our city. Again, congratulations. Mayor, commissioners, I really just want to say you make my job a lot easier, and very easy in one regard, and that is that you have put affordable and workforce housing on the top of your agendas, on the top of your priorities. Commissioners, thank you for your ongoing support, and Mayor, thank you for entrusting me with this very important work. Thank you. To my colleagues who I've had the pleasure of working with on this project, Anna Maria, I know you're here. I know you have a couple of gray hairs too that are named Jeff and Nick. We have another project that we're working on, so I'm sure we'll get a couple more. Armando, you and I also worked really close on this project. I want to thank you as our Assistant City Administrator, and my former boss and my current boss, Ms. Faye Johnson. I want to thank you both for your leadership, for leading our city in the direction in which it's going. And then, of course, for just being personal and professional mentors of mine. I look up to you very much. My housing and community development staff, we have two of my ladies here, Lucy and Charity. Yes. They really deserve the credit, so if you see them today, please reach out to them and congratulate them and commend them for having to put up with me every single day. It could be a challenge. A quick shout out. I really want to commend the Castle Group or the Crown Group. I mean, you guys have been fantastic. Nick, Jeff, you picked the absolute best team to manage this building. I have had an excellent experience with them. We have referred a lot of folks to them. And they have just been professional, responsive. I'll tell you a story. There was a friend of mine that wanted to move into the downtown, toured several buildings, and they said, because of Felicia and her personality, I want to go to the Grand. So that in itself, there you are. And most important, and finally, I want to congratulate this neighborhood. I want to welcome all the residents who are residents here, some of which are my colleagues, my friends. Corey, Nico, I see you. And I just really want to welcome you guys. This is such a fantastic place to live in, and I am just really excited to move forward and get the party rolling. Again, congratulations to everyone.
All right. So my name is Jeff Burns, the CEO of Affiliated Development. Now I'm gonna say something about the mayor, right? No, it's funny. You look back at the time frame of these developments. Man, it takes a long time, and a lot of things have to come together, and they have to come together just right in order for something this special to occur. And we were just reminiscing about our first meeting at Greece. It would have had to have been in like 2017-ish, right around there. And the mayor was still commissioner at the time, and he said, listen, we need the type of housing that you guys do in this city. We need you to come here and find some property and do something really special. Armando was another guy we met with very early on. We both share the same affinity for cigars. And Armando, having come from Miami, knew some of the projects that we had worked on down in that part of South Florida, and really was instrumental in helping make sure that we followed through and found a piece of property that could work. So, I went back to my emails to kind of check some of the timeline on this, and we started our efforts on this project back in 2018, which is pretty remarkable. And where we're standing today comprised 16 different pieces of property, separate pieces of property with 7 different sellers. Actually, they weren't sellers, they were property owners, and these were absentee property owners. And somehow we managed to pull all these guys together and close on the property, assembling what ended up becoming a truly remarkable piece of property in our opinion, and a key part of the downtown. Now, as the mayor pointed out, this part of the community has been overlooked by investment for decades. And so when we first came in and said, hey, listen, we want to build an $85 million project in the historic Northwest, everybody looked at us and said, you're crazy, and you're not going to do it, right? And if you know anything about Nick and I, we love a challenge. And, we certainly took it head on. And the reason we did that was because it was the right thing to do, right? This project not only encompasses workforce housing, but we're talking about redevelopment, economic development, and giving opportunities to people that wouldn't otherwise have it. Now, if you haven't taken a tour, I highly suggest that you do that. Maybe after this, we could all kind of wander around. But we're really proud of this project. My team at Affiliated, I want you to raise your hand. You guys, give a round of applause. Poor Lexi over here punched out 309 units by herself. No, not by herself, with the help of David. She was our first resident unofficially, but it takes a lot of hard work, but we're especially proud of this. And the reason we're proud of this particular project, this is what workforce housing should look like, right? So for the longest time, the model has been, well, they can't pay as much, so let's dumb down the product. And that's not how it should be. People that are essential to these communities need to be able to afford the best possible work environment. That's what's going to make the city great. So we feel a sense of pride walking around here, knowing that we are impacting over 300 households and over 500 residents in this city. But I'll tell you, we maintain, and our company's motto is, development is a team sport. Okay, Nick and Jeff were mentioned a lot here, but I can tell you right now, we are 2 people that played a role of very, very many. Each and every one of you in this room played a role in this project in one form or another. And I could stand here today and list everybody who was involved, the companies, the individuals, the spouses, and we'd be here all night, and I know the mayor's got things to do and places to go. So instead, I want to express my heartfelt thank you collectively to this entire group of people, and I want to give you a round of applause myself. Before I pass this along to Nick, I do want to talk a little bit about, number one, we're very, very proud to be playing a role in this city's evolution. In my opinion, there is no city that is going to experience greater transformation and opportunity in the country in the next 5 to 10 years than the city of West Palm Beach. And I'm not just talking about opportunity for business owners and investors. I'm talking about opportunity for all. Yeah. I'm talking about the people that reside in the Northwest. I'm talking about the essential jobs, the essential workers that our community rely on in order to make it so great. And these are the folks that hopefully we're serving in this particular project. And there is a reason for this, by the way. You met 2 of them standing up here tonight. This city has tremendous leadership, and it starts at the top. This project would not and could not have been possible if not for the support and the overwhelming support of Mayor James. Now, he has made it his foremost objective in this city to address workforce housing. And that is something that we're just pleased that we can help play a vital role in. And really that requires a partnership. And I can tell you, we work in a lot of different cities. This has truly been a partnership at every level. I'm talking about with staff. You know, Armanda, how many times did I call you with a problem on this problem? I mean, I still. Jennifer gets the same phone call sometimes late at night. I'm hyped up about something, you know. Yeah, me. I know it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. I'm telling you, Miss Johnson, how many times have I reached out to you, right? Because they're a child. And Anna Maria Ponte, you know, you mentioned the gray hairs, Jennifer. Gosh, I'm so sorry, you know, for all the no. Honestly, Anna Maria was, you know, she, before her role in the CRA, you know, was in planning and zoning and really oversaw this project and had a lot of input on this project. And a lot of times I really wanted to argue with her. But she was right, and she made a lot of really good changes to this thing that made it the project it is. And really, that's what it's all about. It's that partnership. And one last person I'd like to mention, I don't even think he's here because, gosh, his alarm probably didn't go off and tell him to get here. Darren Studstill and the Studstill family. You know, Darren's a friend. He's become a friend in this whole thing. And we met them before we bought all these properties. We sat down with he and his family just to get to know him and get to know a little bit about the community. And that turned into a friendship, and I tell you, we couldn't have done it without his support and without him believing in us. Overall, we're in the right place at the right time in this city, thanks to this leadership and thanks to people in this room. We have a lot left to accomplish together, but I'd like to raise, if you have a glass, raise a toast to collaboration. Thank you for everybody's efforts. Cheers, and I'll turn it over to Nick.
Thank you, Don Johnson.
Just kidding.
So back when we were first evaluating this opportunity, I'll admit I was a little bit skeptical. You may be shocked to hear this, but sometimes Jeff comes up with some interesting ideas, and we had to take a step back and look at things. But no, you know, I grew up here. I would drive through this neighborhood every day on my way to school, and I could see nothing really change throughout that time. And when I moved back to Florida, after living out of state for a while, still nothing had changed. So I can tell you it's with a great sense of personal pride that I'm here today with the opportunity to deliver a really impactful project that will provide opportunities to the community and really withstand the test of time. And you know, Jeff really touched on a lot of the challenges that we faced, but what really gave us the confidence to move forward with this investment and move forward with this project are a lot of people in this room. This was a true public-private partnership. And I can tell you, there is no better public partner, and I can tell you, we've done public-private partnerships in many cities throughout the state. There's no better public partner than the City of West Palm Beach and the CRA, really. So I just want to recognize a few people that weren't mentioned that really made a difference in this project. You know, one of the most important issues when people consider making an investment or moving to an area is public safety. We have here Chief Frank Adderley. Frank's done a tremendous job in this city. I mean, really tremendous job. He personally walks through this area almost every day, knows everybody knows who he is, and the fact that he is visible, he's in the community, and accessible speaks volumes. So Frank, thank you very much. I'd also like to thank our lenders who are here today, Bank United and CIT Bank. We have an excellent relationship. We've done a couple deals with them. We're working on our third, which will get done soon, right? You guys believed in us. You guys believe in this community, and you've been really great partners. In fact, you know, this is really an example of CRA lending. You guys are putting dollars to work back into the community, and I thank you. Along those lines, I don't know where he is, but Jack Frost is here from the West Palm Beach Police Pension. So the West Palm Beach Police Pension, along with 13 other local pensions, Jeff Morano's here from the Hollywood Police Pension as well. He's one of our investors. They're our partners on this project. I want to thank you guys. You guys have made an example to invest your pension dollars back into the community on an impactful project. You guys made this happen. Thank you. Thank you. And last but not least, I'd like to thank Mayor James. Mayor, without your support, this project would have really never happened. If you just take a look around, I know Jeff touched on this, West Palm Beach has undergone a tremendous transformation. However, he's made his hallmark of administration to make sure that that transformation isn't just happening at the top, it's happening for everybody. So thank you, Mayor James. Thank you all for coming. Please drink, please eat, and have some fun.
Here she comes.
We always want you. I'm sorry, excuse me. It's a nervous tick. You want pictures first, right? All right.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
We gotta invest on some scissors.
All the things you got around here, all the projects y'all do. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you for the time. Totally understand.
We're on to the cruise. Like a little bit, yeah. I was gonna get out. Thank you guys. You're so great. We're like,